I don't blame the Death Riders for getting all over him.
High Octane is right. We're flooring the pedal all the way to the floor right from the jump, it looks like.
Daniel Garcia, Wheeler Yuta for a suplex, but Matt and Nick Jackson one step ahead of the Death Riders.
Right here you got one of the best tag teams we've ever seen in the Young Bucks, one of the best tag teams in history against one of the best tag teams going right now. When the Yuta and Daniel Garcia, what is going on here? This is some kind of human centipede suplex situation. It's making me uncomfortable.
It's definitely,
what's going to happen?
It's definitely a human centipede about to happen.
Technically, Taz, it would be no man. As the Bang Bang Gang and the Bucks getting the advantage as Colton Gunn has Claudio Castagnoli pinned up against our announce desk as...
Oh, Lord. A lot of right hands right now.
Punches everywhere.
Well, Colton just coming back from injury, so you know he's fired up about getting involved in this. Look at that! Oh, one too many times.
Yeah, maybe a little too fired up. That's not a game you want to play with Claudio.
No, you're right about that, John.
Meanwhile, inside the ring, the Bang Bang Gang and the Young Bucks with the advantage. Claudio Castagnoli caught charging in. The double hammer throw. Castagnoli reverses.
Oh, just too strong.
Ace Austin going head to head, and now.
And you guys have called enough of the Young Bucks matches, you know. They are unpredictable and wild, and stuff happens at such a rapid pace, it's hard to keep track of it. And that's right here. Wow.
Castagnoli was charging in, but Nick Jackson caught him. Wheeler Yuta, though, catches Matt Jackson upside down. Ace Austin.
Bodies flying everywhere.
Sends Yuta to the outside.
This is the pace the Young Bucks want.
Right.
Austin.
There, Garcia hit by the bottom of the ring. It was
lying way up like an alligator.
John, we've seen your Death Riders and the Dogs with lethal combination with the opponents with the Bucks. Oh, and the Bang Bang Gang. They've come to fight here tonight.
Yeah, they definitely
Connors, what a spear through the ropes by Connors.
that explosive power from Connors that we see. It's sudden.
Now Austin and Colton Gunn, double head toss, the neck breaker. Combination on David Finlay. Yuta slides into the fray.
Yeah, these guys are hungry.
Yes,
Coming
sir.
off of an injury. You know, they think their best days are ahead of them. They got a lot of aspirations, and then they're a hungry young team.
Thinking 310 to Yuma, but instead Garcia anchoring Wheeler Yuta to the corner.
Let's not forget the Gun.
God, here comes Connors.
Former tag team champions and trios champs as well.
High low by Finlay and Connors. Now Finlay place up Colton Gunn.
Hey, nothing pretty about that. The explosiveness of Clark Connors.
And the shoulder tackle lands, and fans will take a final break of the evening. Don't go anywhere as this match continues.
Don't want to be on the floor with the Death Riders hovering over you.
Now, the dirty fighting tactics of Finlay. The throw right over the rope. Now working on the arm and the hand. Mixed with the explosiveness of Clark Connors. It's a heck of a combination, these guys.
Yes, it is. A heck of a combination with the Death Riders like we talked about.
It looked like David Finlay is trying to wrench the shoulder of Austin Gunn out of socket.
Yeah, that's exactly what he was trying to do.
Yeah, it's been a very successful affiliation, you know, with the Dogs being here in AEW. We have a lot of friends, a lot of affiliates, a lot of people that we like to work with, that we like to share
You have also a lot of people that hate you guys. Let's call a spade a spade.
Well, I tell people this all the time. You know, when they're freaking out, looking at their phones and stuff.
Yeah.
Your level of success, there will be direct correlation between your success and the level of people that hate you.
Right.
So it's a good measure.
Now, so Ted, that's why you were so successful.
I guess so.
Hey, you know, right? I imagine you would have had to have.
I had a lot of people who hated me. Yeah, and I liked it like that.
And nobody hates Excalibur.
No, that was not very successful.
Yeah, he's beloved. Except you. So, yeah, well, you're just beloved.
Yes, that's true.
Except that one lady in the third row.
I have a lot of family members that
Keep an eye on her. Keep an eye on that lady.
I have all mine.
Austin Gunn took his eyes off of The Death Riders corner, Death Riders Dogs corner, and Garcia.
Look at the crispness on that right hand. Bouncing off the skull.
I gotta say, Garcia has just really picked it up since becoming a Death Rider. This is the best version of Danny Garcia we've seen. And he is a former champion as well, former TNT champ.
And I call Danny and Will the dark horses, you know, because they're not as fancy as a lot of these guys. You know, I tell them there'll be guys that come and go. There'll be a hot new thing of the week every week, but consistency and building a foundation and performing every single time out, no matter what.
Drop kick to the ribcage by Wheeler Yuta.
You know, the old the tortoise in the hair, whatever fable, whatever example you want to use. The consistency of these guys from the day they've showed up, it's really going to pay off one day, and I love watching them.
And everybody hated that tortoise.
Yeah, he hung in there, didn't he?
And he was so successful that we're still talking about him today.
How about that?
Cover made. As Austin Gunn able to kick out.
Where's Nigel, by the way, in this collision?
He's right here. I'm Nigel.
He couldn't show up for, I mean, I'm glad you're here, but he couldn't show up for 1 hour.
Well, he'll be here for
1 hour of work.
farewell for 1 hour of work on Saturday. That's right, on TBS.
Taz gets double time for this one.
I really have an English accent. I'm a Brit at heart.
Welcome back to Collision Excalibur, joined by Tony Schiavone, the Human Suplex Machine, Nigel McGuinness, and Jon Moxley, as the Death Riders and the Dogs taking the fight to the Young Bucks and the Bang Bang Gang. Whoa. A wild 10-man match. And
Wild is right, and the Bucks really thrive, and their teammates thrive when it's, for lack of a better term, the best way to put it is when it's a party atmosphere. I tell you, bodies are flying everywhere when people are clapping.
I gotta tell you, interrupt you there. Austin is getting his ass whooped here by everybody.
Yes, he is, man. Now, this is not a party at all. It's the opposite of a party.
giant swing. Round goes Austin Gunn. Yuta grazing blow with the dropkick. Cover. Two. Now Colton Gunn and Matt and Nick Jackson there in it to break up the pinning predicament.
A lot of toughness shown by Austin Gunn, man. He took a real whooping by a bunch of guys, so gotta respect that out of Gunn.
Yeah, John,
We're going to have a rough morning tomorrow.
Yeah, no, you're right.
we don't want to take away from this match, but I just wonder your reaction to the fact that Will Ospreay has now been cleared to get back in the ring.
Oh, well, you know, I'm not much for doctors, but that sounds good to me.
And you made a lot of sense when you were talking to him. We heard that earlier.
You know, Will Ospreay's future, that's all I can say.
How about that move, Taz?
Yeah, he got out. And now Claudio right there, he's got to make a tag off the gun. He's got to get one of the Bucks later. His brother in this thing, something.
Yeah, well, you know, it's here. It's a party atmosphere.
Colton Gunn, after 400 plus days on the shelf,
Oh, my goodness.
back into action and taking out the Dogs and the Death Riders. 4-on-1, the splash in the corner connects with Wheeler Yuta. Colton Gunn, the fake and the neck breaker.
Well, you can tell Colton in his time off was working out hard. He looks in great shape, man.
Oh, absolutely very impressive in his comeback.
Incredible use of footwork there. Deception.
Wheeler Yuta, wild swing. Colton Gunn lands him. Lateral press, 1, 2.
Talk about toughness.
Yeah, definitely. Yuta, very tough, resilient athlete for sure.
He's like a piece of old trapper beef jerky, you know?
Claudio Castagnoli grabbing the boot. Colton Gunn. Colton sending his own partner, Ace Austin, over the top, crashing into Castagnoli on the outside.
Oh, jaw first on the top turnbuckle pad, gentlemen.
Good,
Look at that.
Yeah, by Yuta getting out of the way.
There you go. Daniel Garcia will turn you into a pretzel if he gets the chance.
Dragon Tamer locked in and
Not missing this opportunity.
the stomp. Garcia, the cover, 1, 2. No, Colton Gunn able to kick out.
Yeah, very good kick out right there by Colton. Got his face crashed into the mat there.
I'm sorry, Taz. The Death Riders and Dogs doing a great job of keeping the Bucks outside, man.
Now the Matt and Nick Jackson, two-time former AEW World Tag Team Champions, have almost been a non-factor in this match, or at least for the bulk of this match.
Well, speaking of the Bucks, I really feel like at this moment, Colton Gunn needs to tag one of the Bucks into this thing.
Here comes Matt Jackson, and he is fired up.
Legal, but Daniel Garcia greets him in the corner. The open strike, but Northern Lights suplex. Once, twice, and now the trifecta. No Garcia's ready for it. Standing switch. Tag made by David Finlay. Matt Jackson, I'm sure he realized it, or maybe he did. Wait, Jackson.
Matt Jackson is absolutely amazing.
That was impressive. As always, the Young Bucks, creative, innovative.
Matt Jackson proving to be the difference maker for his side coming into this stage of the match. It's over Finlay. Knee strike from Nick Jackson. Brings Finlay in the corner.
And these guys can read each other's minds like no team on the scene.
That's a great point. So fluid. Awesome main event. Awesome night it's been. Top to bottom. Start out with you, Jon Moxley, and your matchup. And now, watch out for the Bucks here, Excalibur.
Matt and Nick Jackson. Stereo aerial assault. And perhaps a super kick party for Clark Connors, David Finlay. Chopped out for one knee.
The Young Bucks look great.
Super kick. Oh, yeah. Rapid fire. Oh. Garcia and Yuta. Out of the ring. Finlay. Crashes down. The Young Bucks with the advantage.
He might have swallowed some teeth.
Yeah, Finley's in grave danger right now.
I get Danny a smelling salt.
BT eats liquor.
Finlay, one, two, now Yuta there to break things up.
Great save by Yuta.
You mentioned earlier the Bucks have not been much of a factor early, but they are now, Excalibur.
They certainly are. Now Ace Austin looking to leave his imprint on this match.
So strong.
The deep squat, the Death Valley driver, but Claudio Castagnoli high foot.
Who's strong now, bitch?
Man.
Oh, Castagnoli runs over both Matt and Nick Jackson.
That could... No.
Ace Austin. Austin Gunn sent over the top. Drop kick. Sends down Colton Gunn. Garcia and Nick Jackson both men the same idea. Connors. And Austin Gunn, same idea. Ace. As now, David Finlay. Matt Jackson. Now Claudio Castagnoli. Colton Gunn into the fray. Oh, now the man leaving their feet.
Oh, my damn, what a match we're watching.
Claudio taking off his feet. That doesn't happen very often.
No, you're right, John.
My goodness. I mean, this action speaks for itself.
It sure does. We got bodies everywhere. In the ring, on the floor.
Colton Gunn had to work for that one. Takes down Claudio Castagnoli.
Is it what you get on a Wednesday night, on a Saturday night? It's a Saturday on a Wednesday.
It's Wednesday, not Saturday, but it could be Saturday, but it's Wednesday. But I got you. We're here.
Yeah, and it's the Turner Broadcasting System.
As now Yuta and Ace Austin exchanging elbow strikes, center of the ring.
Toe for toe right here. These two guys throwing big forearms.
Now Yuta changes tact and set gaps in the eyes of Austin. Heads into the ropes. Ace Austin anticipating with the drop kick. Yuta going on to the middle or bottom rope.
Great job, Yuta.
German suplex. Ace Austin lands on his feet. A trio of super kicks, Young Bucks. Tope Suicida, Ace Austin. One, two.
Yes!
I think that's it.